Welcome to Open Mic. Welcome to the show. First of all, happy Monday, and I want to dedicate tonight's show to the great Olivia Newton-John. That's right. I will go to the mattresses for grease or physical. Well, at Open Mic, we like to start the show with a few stories or a hot take on a story you're not likely to get anywhere else. I'm from gorgeous Prince George's, and now I spill the tea in D.C., so you know these jokes come from a place of love at least 51% of the time. Let's start things off right here in D.C., where a Twitter poll from gambling website betonline.ag found that the Washington Commanders have the least optimistic fan base in the NFL headed into the 2022 season. Well, thank y'all for confirming what was already common knowledge. Now everyone can see why fans of the Commanders were getting outnumbered by fans of opposing teams at FedEx Field last year on a regular basis. Yes, even Chargers fans outnumbered us at FedEx Field, and I have never seen a Chargers fan in the wild. Those had to have been extras. It's hard to be optimistic when your team loses games this consistently. The front office culture is so toxic that Congress gets involved. The team owner ducked Congress for months, then sailed overseas on a yacht like a Bond villain, and the team botched the rebrand and picked a new name that nobody wanted or asked for. Plus, we lost to Dallas twice, and that's just in the past year. Now, there are a lot of reasons for pessimism here. Dan Snyder is not selling the team anytime soon, so it's hard to think of anything that's going to change. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Albert Einstein is credited with saying that. But there's no proof that he actually did. That just makes me even more pessimistic. Even the best quote to describe this team is fraudulent. You know what? Let's head over to Northern Ireland for this next story. Pick me up a bit. Where a mother tweeted about her 9-month-old daughter Cora's resemblance to actor Woody Harrelson, and Harrelson responded to it by writing a sweet and funny poem to the little girl. Harrelson's poem read, "Ode to Cora, you're an adorable child, flattered to be compared. You have a wonderful smile. I just wish I had your hair." Now, this is sweet, and it is exactly the palate cleanse that I needed after talking about the Washington Commanders in that last story. More cute, smiling babies, less disappointment. Now, when Cora grows up, she's either going to find this really cool or maybe really embarrassing. It's no middle ground here. Even if she leans towards the latter, it is the most awesome, embarrassing baby picture of all time. I had on overalls and a butterfly collar in mine. Nobody compared me to a movie star. Couple of Muppets characters, definitely, but no movie stars. I chose this next story because it is proof that brilliant people have a sense of humor too. French scientist Etienne Klein apologized for posting a tweet claiming to show a detailed picture from the James Webb Space Telescope of Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our sun. But it was actually something very, very different.
Thousands of people viewed the image, but it turns out it was actually a close-up photo of a slice of chorizo sausage. He said it was supposed to be a joke.
Now, I'll be honest, that wouldn't have got me, because that just looks delicious. I'm sorry. That looks like my DiGiorno from this weekend. It was a good joke, a very, very good joke. Etienne Klein pork pranked everybody. His confession, by the way, included the quote, "According to contemporary cosmology, no object belonging to Spanish charcuterie exists anywhere but on Earth." Now, he doesn't know if he wants to be Neil deGrasse Tyson or Bill Burr. I'm just glad that he finally did, in fact, clear things up for the people. Because as far as I'm concerned, hey, no harm, no foul. Aside from the fact that this does make me wish there was a charcuterie board nearby. Not to mention I saw a couple TikToks with charcuterie boards and it got me all in my feelings and hungry. I could go for some slices of Proxima Centauri, by the way, with some fancy cheese right about now, although I could go for that just about any time. I chose this last story because you already know how much I love seeing animals doing people things. Hundreds of people went to the beach in Linda Del Mar, California this weekend to witness the 2022 World Dog Surfing Championships. Yes, look at all these adorable doggies hanging 10. It's kind of like watching Point Break, but with all the bank robberies and violence and Nick Nolte. I don't know who created dog surfing as a sport, but build a statue in that person's honor because the dogs look like they're having the time of their lives. Let me make that clear, just in case PETA is watching. The dogs appear to be having fun. I could watch dog surfing for hours, by the way, and I can't watch people surf for more than 20 minutes before I get bored. But dogs, what's not to love? Even the little life vests are adorable. They make safety gear look very, very cool. I may have found my new favorite sport, until football and basketball come back. And by the way, I said I can't watch people surf, but if it's like Beyonce style surfing, then I'm on board. My favorite story, definitely the French scientist that trolled the world with the picture of chorizo sausage. That is both brilliant and hilarious. The cosmos is fascinating and delicious, my friends.